YouTube. This is 15 minutes or so of raw, cold Ring of Ice Erika 2 during Season 4 of Torchlight Infinite. Quick overview of the gear. Frozen damage here, real important. I am using an Eternity and Malevolent Hands. Aura effect stacking. Some explode here. More aura. Another curse. This helm could be better. I could have had aura effect here instead of curse. That would have been better for this particular build. Some of these items did come from my chain lightning version. I already showed the staff, and I am using 2 Soul Eater candles. The overclock on Blurry Steps, which will be on my main with my Ring of Ice off of the main skill, so that way I keep Blurry Steps active at all times.
We're still not fighting?
And here we go.
We don't have all day.
Now, I will say that I am slightly slower than my other version, but not that bad. It's still pretty good.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
Now, I do go and try to get 10 plus stacks, and preferably 11 plus, of war before I start the might. This is only 10 more, it'll probably end around 13 or so. 12 guarantees 15 stacks of war before the might ends.
Use this little mouse.
And as you can see, I don't have to do much because I am using Wind Rhythm. So that just goes off every 0.4 seconds. A lower interval would be better, but this was more a test of the build, not a full endgame version. Or sorry, while it is endgame, because it is Deep Space 8.4, it is not the complete min-max bleeding edge version that this build is.
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
That was fun, but whatever.
In the flame stolen from the gods, he forged the Aegis.
Use this little mouse.
The cowardly worship his gods henceforth.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
A piece of cake.
And if you're wondering, always roll for the add extra sets. I'm sure most people already know that, but in case you didn't,
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
In the flames stolen from the gods, he forged the Aegis.
change this real quick. Make the skill a little more blinding. Show the game off in a little more of its splendor. As you can see, I normally have the graphics turned down a little bit. They are a little bright and blinding. And after a few hours of streaming on twitch.com,
Worship his gods, henceforth.
it gets a little taxing on these old eyes, that's for sure. So, because of the brightness of the skills, I tend to turn them down. Now, there are no MTXs, as far as I know, for the skills that I'm particularly using to darken them, but that would be rather nice. Probably something they will monetize later on. As you can see, loot spawning behind is a little bit of a problem, but not that bad. Not that bad. Almost rolled over. That's good mod. That would have been unfortunate. Now, they're not super rare or anything like that, but yeah, that's
Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
now, normally, I would not fill my board completely in case I got a rainbow, but hey, you know what? 2 red Netherrealm levels. Kind of hard to turn up.
In the flames stolen from the gods, he forged the Aegis.
I'm not sure what that guy's doing.
A piece of cake.
The cowardly worship his gods, henceforth.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Yeah! Erika is awesome!
Now, I will give credit to this build. This build was featured in the
Conflicts
#1
carry the weight
spot.
of both honor and
See, I
shame.
told you. This is why I never like to fill my board. I'm like, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. And then it did it, of course, on video. So now I look rather silly. But anyway, hey. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I forgot to, hold on. I switched. It didn't let me switch. Okay. Anyway.
You're done, fat guy!
Be better than me if you have the packs. Make sure you switch them properly before starting the mechanic. You'll be surprised when you either get lucky or spend the money for things. Sometimes when you use them properly, you have better results than when you don't. Did you know that? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you are much more efficient than me. Now, with that said, this has been a breakout season. I have farmed a whopping 750,000 FE,
You're done, fat guy.
according to the stats page. Feel like that's a lot.
Yeah, Erika is
I don't know.
awesome.
You gonna pick the stuff up for me? I'm told that these drop packs, these packs, they auto pick up for you. Did you know that? The range, though, the range can be a little to be desired for. Now, that's saying a lot coming from. Ooh, did I get it? Oh, that's actually nice. I got 2 rainbows instead of 1. So it was in the end a better decision to grab those because they got upgraded. Can't argue with that. Whew. Now this is the end of the season. But it has been an amazing
Conflicts
season.
carry
A
the
lot
weight
of
of
fun.
both honor and
If
shame.
you're a RPG zoom player and you like the picking up the shiny loots, Torchlight will be the game for you. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill those. I'm gonna pop that, and then I'm gonna come down all for that.
In the flames stolen
Trying to get
from
my
the
war
gods, he
stacks up.
forged
Now,
the
what
Aegis.
war does is gives 5% additional quantity per stack. So at 15, that's 75% quantity.
A piece of cake.
And this would be the floors or the level that the might for.
The cowardly worshipped his gods henceforth.
Erika is awesome.
And enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Pretty sure I missed some of the cube mobs, but hey, you know what? Can't be perfect efficiency all the time.
Yes, this little mouse.
We will see. Let's see if I got any boxes. Ah, there was one. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
Yeah, Erika is awesome.
Gigantic machine in front of your eyes gives a strange.
All right. Well, there you go.
dangerous
That was
air.
a full set
When you look at it,
of
something seems to be also gazing
a chaos
at you.
run on Cold Ring of Ice Iris. Again, this was featured over here on the NA server.
The boss ruined my
Not
day.
saying-
The boss
I'm not saying
ruined
I'm
my
bitter,
daydreaming
But hey, you know
again.
what?
I'm so
I took a
happy
couple
I
days off,
tried.
then all of a sudden SVV just went skyrocketed past me and he kept going and I just couldn't push in the city anymore. If you've done anything above 300 in the city, then you know it is just absolute pain. And at this rate, oh gosh, I don't even want to know. But this is where I got the idea from the build and I wanted to see how it worked because it is completely different than the than the lightning based version I was previously doing. Slightly different version than SVV. I went with overclock here on Blurry Steps. He added another support to Frigid Domain. Couple notes here. Precise concentrated because even though Frigid Domain does count as an aura, because the effect itself is not on you, it is on the mobs around you. It is not considered the aura for the limit on concentrated. So precise concentrated allows you in this case to have 3 auras. It's pretty juicy. And now again, he added another, or they, or he, she, whichever, added another link to Frigid Domain, which made it better. Other things to note: Thunder here makes this particular build completely functional with the extra damage to max, additional max here for non-lightning skills, as well as additional max per feline up to 50. So Thunder plus the cold plus being able to have, another curse here that interacts with elemental destruction makes it a rather juicy build. Now I do have 2 different damage types, but hey, it works. I'm not min-max. It's not pushing the same damage that I have on my Chain Lightning build, but it is a fraction of the price. Minus, stuff like this slate might be hard to find. My prairie isn't doing a whole lot. I'm getting 5% cooldown there. I'm getting 1 cold, which this being all skill would be better. I'm getting 1 spell there. This, because it's divinity max 1, is not getting copied. So, if you have any questions, you can always meet me on twitch.com or twitch.tv/KithicX. I stream just about 5 to 7 days a week, from 10:30 MST to 5 MST. If you have any questions, catch me there. Thank you very much. You have a great time. Bye. And hopefully your RNG is better than mine.